Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Enter the Moo. I'd got to figure out a few things real quick. Alright. Getting ready to hop into the game here in just a moment. There's one or two things I'm wanting to do before we get into this. So if you will give me just a moment and I'll get started on that. Just, like I said, one or two things that need to be taken care of real quick before we get into the game itself, the game proper. I figure I might do a little streamy into the new year. And that might be fun. That might be fun. I could be wrong. Some people, you know, may just go, hey, you know, this is kind of boring. I guess that's kind of fun too, you know. You're welcome to view that way if you want to. I need to add a thumbnail to this. And I need to make sure it's actually doing the right game, because somehow, some way, YouTube has messed that up on me before, and I really want to make sure that it's showing the right thing before I go any further into this. So give me just a moment, if you will, please. Of course, no one here at the moment, so... Let's see. Do. So I figured what I would do is I would stream at the start of the new year and, you know, do stuff like that, because that sounds like it's cool and stuff, and something like I would want to do. And so, yeah, that's the whole purpose behind this. I love the fact that they do not make this easy to find this stuff, or maybe the fact that I'm just completely and utterly terrible at finding this stuff. That's probably closer to the reason why I can't find what I need to find. Because I'm not used to doing this. It's been a while, and so I'm just going to go ahead and hop into this. That way you guys, you know, at least not bored or anything at the moment. I can do this, and you guys can go, oh, hey, he's streaming right now. He's doing something. So I may be quiet during certain parts of this while the game loads up and everything, because, yeah. So, yeah, anyway, here we are. Ooh, focus, home, software, yes. The stream health is looking good right now, so that's important to me at the moment, that the stream health stays that way. So, even if based on proven medical knowledge of 1918, Vampyr sometimes takes liberties when establishing possible links between scientific theories and supernatural creatures for theatrical purposes. In other words, do not try to cure any disease with any of the recipes shown in this video game, and no rats were harmed in the making of this game. Now, the question that I would have at this moment is, what kind of society do we live in which we have to actually say stuff like this? It's like, you know, don't do this. The stuff that's in the game, it's not smart to get involved in it, so please don't do that. What society do we live in which we have to do that? But, nonetheless, that's what we're having to do. Game uses an autosave system, so whenever time I see a flashing Y, every action you take can have consequences. Okay. So this is going to be interesting, or at least I think it's going to be interesting. I could be very, very, very wrong, but probably not. So let's get into this game as we see a graveyard. And the loading screen. I may be silent during some of the cutscenes because I will be trying to pay attention to some of the things that are going on as it happens. So, you know, I'm going to be doing the best I can. So, I get to pick basically an empty slot with no save games. Okay, so it's kind of forcing me to just pick one. They all said the same thing, so let's start a new game. New game! Let's do the options first. Oh, okay. I was using the D-pad because I'm used to the D-pad. I hope this isn't a common thing throughout the game where I'm having to do stuff like this. Gameplay. Invert axis. I'm going to have to be using this, aren't I? Auto lock on. Mission reminder on. Invert access off. Invert. Alright. I've got the feeling I'm going to love this. Let's get to a new game, shall we? Story mode. Play Vampyr with low challenge. This will cut an important part of the experience. It will allow you to enjoy the story and explore with little danger. Combat is very easy. There is no reward for finishing this mode without killing any citizens. Play the original Vampyr experience. Character progression is faster if you kill citizens. Combat difficulty is linked to a number of citizens you kill. Vampyr. Hard mode. The power as a vampire is tied to the citizens you choose to embrace. Enemies are harder to kill and hit harder. Experience points rewarded by killing citizens in combat are reduced. I'm going to go with normal because that's basically what they want us to do. So I'm going to do that. In this game, difficulty. I was trying to read that in this game difficulty is tied, and I'm like, what? Choices are tied? Your choice is tied? It's like in-game difficulty is tied. I have no clue how that's English. And yet that's what I saw on the screen, I'm pretty sure, until it disappeared. So, a vampire. If I remember correctly, I'm a doctor and a vampire.
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Okay. So we basically got transformed into a vampire, I'm pretty sure.
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Okay, so we're basically climbing out of the ruins and we're making our way to the hot topic. Everything is black and white all of a sudden. There's the body of a bunch of dead people and we're stumbling and shambling around. Everything is in black and white. I really don't know what to make of this. there's a woman's voice apparently calling out to me. I guess I'm... Hello. There's a body. There is someone there. And I, my friends, am probably thirsty.
So thirsty.
Uh-huh. That's exactly what's going on. I am thirsty right now. Let's try talking to her. See what dialogue we have. What in the world is going on here? We see her heart beating. Oh no, this is someone we love. This is someone we care about. And we is about to bite down into their necks, aren't we? And yes. That's exactly what this is. Someone who loves, someone who cares about us, someone who is now dead. Is their heart going to stop beating? So I've got like no choice but to suck the blood at the very beginning of this. That's kind of what I'm being told here.
My sweet brother. What have you done?
Oh, I killed my sister.
No.
Yep.
Mary!
Yeah. I just murdered my sister.
Hold on! Please, hold on!
No, she dead.
Oh, God.
She dead now. She's gone.
Mary.
Yes. Yes.
No.
She's dead now, son. Yeah. Yeah. So what are you gonna do now? You find a hot topic? You know what you're gonna do? You just sucked your sister's blood.
This horror. It's a nightmare.
Oh, great. Now I gotta fight the lorry.
No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
Nope, I gotta fight the lorry. I gotta run for the lorry one. I'm running. Okay, I'm running from the cops. Am I gonna take control of him now? Yep.
These patrols are after
So I'm
me.
assuming that I'm just running in this
No!
direction, trying to get away from him.
Don't shoot!
I'm assuming that's what's
nightmare.
happening here. Is I'm just trying to get away.
I need to get out of
Yeah.
here!
So I'm assuming at this point that I'm just trying to get away. Have
This
no
can't be
clue
happening.
what I need to do. Game is explaining next to
No!
me.
Please, stop! I mean you no harm!
Oh boy. So it's the beginning of the whole, oh no, I've become a monster, what do type deal.
Oh, Mary.
You killed your sister,
What have I
dude.
done?
You
What's all this
down
about?
on her neck.
Shit, where'd it go?
Can you...
Tricky bastards.
I can't jump, so I'm assuming I gotta head in some other direction.
Where'd it go? Shit,
That direction was not the right one. Okay. So, I can't jump, I can't climb, I can't do anything. What's this? Oh, X.
bastards. Come back, you! No.
Ah! So that's what I do. I pull the knife out of his chest
Kill that thing!
and use it to keep running.
Who are you? Stay back!
I don't want to kill. Do I have to kill him?
Sorry, but you left me
Okay,
no
so I
choice.
apparently have to kill him. Okay, that's... I love how the game starts out with, you know, along the lines of, you know, telling
Who are
me
you?
to be careful about
Stupid
killing people,
beast!
and it immediately just has me kill a bunch of people.
Sorry.
He's not really good at, oh, because of his stamina, so I got it. I got you now. That one bit is stamina.
No, please, stop! Who are you?
Woo. Alright, switch Dodge around, he's gonna fire at me, and then I start rolling into him.
What do you want?
Why does the music remind me of Guy Ritchie's Sherlock Holmes? I was wondering, where's the sound on this thing? Am I too loud, or is this too loud?
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech! Please.
Ah, your gun's locked up.
Listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in
Why
God's
am I
name?
burning
I
you?
did a job. Just leave me.
Oh, I'm being burned. Okay, so I'm trying to get away. I'm running again.
The sun
Aggravated damage or enemies.
feels like it's burning me to the bone.
Fire will deal aggravated damage, reduces your movement. Okay.
I need to find somewhere to hide.
Gotta kill this guy.
Let me go!
Oh. Alright, this is gonna be interesting. I'm probably
I
gonna...
need to find shelter.
I'm looking for shelter, man!
It's locked.
Of course. So I run into the building that says keep out. That sounds about right.
Is anybody there?
Right. I don't know. Is anybody there? It's a vampire show.
The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
Because it has been abandoned. Okay. So I am without energy at the moment. I am burned. I am trying to figure out...
I can almost feel the sun's rays like a physical weight pressing against the wood.
Okay, so I can't do that. What is this? Another cutscene, which there's a lot of these starting out. Am I about to meet face to face? Ah, no, it's just me reminiscing about that moment. You guys remember a few moments ago where I murdered my sister?
What have you done?
Like, within
Mary!
a few seconds. I mean, seriously, it's not
Mary!
like we didn't just see this.
Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Do you have a certain set of skills to be able to find them? That's the question at this moment, you know, their guy. Do you have a particular set of skills? Because if you do not, then problems may arise. Difficulties may occur. That's the big problem that you're going to be running into in something of this nature. I mean, if I remember correctly, my character is just a doctor, a simple doctor who... Ooh, can I look in the mirror and I see nothing's there? Is that what I'm going to see? Can I see?
12 dreams for the Red Queen that sleeps under.
Literally, this is what happened at the beginning of the game. Are they gonna, like, just keep reminiscing about what happened a few moments ago?
Who's there? Are you referring to me?
And then some stranger comes up and chomps down on my neck, apparently, even though it doesn't really look that way there.
No! No! I still have so much to accomplish.
Okay, you're being kind of vague for me right now, game.
I still have so much left that needs doing.
Okay. I got 5 shillings, so at least I'm not this guy. All right, let's take this as the most important thing. Is at least I'm not this guy. He's dead. He's dead. Oh. Oh, a hypodermic needle. Maybe I can draw blood out of this guy and inject it into myself. Is that what we're getting at? Well, I mean, the guy killed him. Please don't tell me I'm about to shoot myself in the mouth. Am I stealing his gun? Is that what's going on here?
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And
Come
now!
on, I was in the war.
There's time.
In the
I can
war.
save
I
him.
had to fight against all this stuff.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
Okay, that's okay. So we've got a big, like a machete.
It never got easy.
A gun. A hypodermic needle. I'm assuming the hypodermic needle is to draw blood from people. I'm assuming that's what we're getting at here. I may be completely wrong. Bloody diary. I'm probably not going to read this out loud. We'll figure it out. New epidemic. Is the flu coming back? They no work for me. Becky slept like a editor last night. Founder's been closed. No more jobs nearby. So if you want to read this stuff, you can. I'm assuming there towards the end. Becky attacked me. She jumped for the stairs, tried to bite me. Tried to smack her, she smacked me. Smack 'em, whack 'em. I went upstairs, locked myself in the bedroom. I can now hear crying and mumbling downstairs. I retrieved the gun I hid in the ceiling since the war to protect my house. Now, I'm ready to use it to protect myself from my own wife. Could not sleep at all. And Becky spent the whole night scratching at the door. Wow. Asking for my help, begging me to let her in. I was too afraid to open. I'm just waiting for her to die now. It would not be long. Becky was sitting in the armchair by the stairs, playing like a dog, looking at me without moving. She just followed me around room to room with her eyes. I pointed the gun at her sore face, but she did not react. Could not pull the trigger, went back to my room. The house saw like a cartoon. No more noises. Becky's dead now. Forgive me, my love. As I would save you, I will be with you soon enough. So he killed himself. Yay! Hooray for Thuathod! And we're going to sleep in his bed. Because, let's be honest, at this point in time, there's not a whole lot we can do.
None of it. No sense at all.
So it sounds like there is some sort of disease or epidemic that's turning people into something similar to ghouls. Or some sort of crazy, nightmarish creatures who want to devour flesh, which is why I said ghouls. So we, being vampires, are going to steal this man's bed and try to...
So be it.
Am I about to put the gun to my own head? Is that what we're getting at here? Because that's not going to work. You're going to hurt really bad, but it's not going to kill you. So, I wonder if there's something like in maybe some other game where if you just wait, like Fallout 5, if you just sat and wait and wait and wait, literally you had to wait a couple of minutes. Which is going to be really, really bad because, which would be really bad because if I end up sitting here for a couple of minutes and nothing happens, it's going to be like, so what are you doing? What are you doing? But like in Fallout 5, you get in the game early by just sitting there, and it gave you the option not to arrest Joseph Seed. So I'm kind of wondering, maybe there's just this thing where he doesn't try to shoot himself. So I'm going to give it just a minute or two while I ramble on like mad, and see if maybe something else comes up, or if something happens. I'm seriously curious right now. Because it wouldn't surprise me if a video game developer tried to sneak something of that nature into one of their games. As we see this deafening high-pitched squealing sound in our ears at this moment. This tensionous sound trying to evoke our deepest emotions of, I don't know, just the fact that it's annoying. It's kind of like fingernails on a chalkboard, just ad infinitum. Infinitum. I don't think that's the word, infinitum. You know the word I'm trying to use and probably failing like mad to do, so... I'm going to give it just a little bit more time to see if something pops up. I don't want to just, like, waste complete time. But I do want to see if it comes up, and if it comes up, hooray! If it doesn't come up, aw. Yeah, that's the way this stuff works, right? So, hi, how's everybody? How are you tonight? Thank you for adding to that. I just got this head nod of, you're on your own, bud. And now she smiles at me. just a few nights ago we were streaming together, and tonight she doesn't want to talk to me. No. Is it because I'm playing Vampire? It's because I'm playing Vampire right now. Basically, it's because I'm playing Vampire before she gets to play Vampire. And the little smirk on her face right now proves that's exactly what it is. That she wants to play Vampire, but I'm playing it first. Alright, so nothing else has popped up. I really am not going to sit here and wait. I may check up later to see if something does happen, but... I understand that, but I wanted to see, like in Far Cry 5, if there's something that pops up. That's why I did that. I understand the fact that he's not human and that it's, you know, a bit different, but what I'm trying to say is... Anyway, it doesn't matter at this point. And with that, we see a drop of blood that paused there for a moment in mid-drop. And we actually enter into the game Vampire, so that's a big thing at this point. We enter into Vampire, the video game. Sorry. So here we are. Waking up after shooting ourselves in the chest. What a waste of good blood. That's right, homie. You did nothing. How do you feel not being dead? Oh, good grief, you bled out.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Well, it's kind of what happens when you become a vampire.
As red as the moon, obtains clouding sunlight into a glowing reflection.
Okay, evolution. Hideout beds allow you to... Hideout beds allow you to evolve and rest. Spend experience points to level up and improve your vampiric skills. Did I just say skills? Like the South came out of me. Skills. Skills.
I don't know what came out of you.
Autophagy. 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 You drain your own blood to heal normal and aggravated damage instantly. Cost is 10. Recovery 3. It's making me do it. Select the first level and spend enough XP to unlock it. So apparently I get enough XP to unlock it, so we unlocked it. Good job, Moo. Level up. You have enough of skill. You have enough to unlock an aggressive skill. Choose one now. I can upgrade my claws. I have one claw, but beware. Close range strike will cut through all living creatures in front of you. Blood spear, you throw a spear made of blood, which can pass through enemies in front of you. Shadow mist, place a cloud of shadows over the target's feet or yours. The cloud will explode after a short time, causing heavy... Why would I want to do this at my feet if it's going to cause heavy damage? Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I'm going to go with claws right now, because I think that would be the best thing to do. Is level up my claws. Because I'm going to be doing a lot of close range attacks, so that to me just seems like the right thing to do at the moment. Okay, so I've got a hold axe. That is a lot of blood. So I am curious as to whether or not I'm going to end up like drawing
voice in my
blood out
head.
of this guy.
If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am.
Here.
I must find him to understand
what we need to do
what
at
I
this
have become.
point. Well, yeah, we want to understand what we've become, but we also... time out. So, okay, so... No, when I enter this room, I just kind of walk around. And I thought I heard a themo's voice a moment ago. So... Maybe... Someone is knocking? Who can it be knocking at my door? Go away. Don't come around here. No more bottled alcohol.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
And guard the side door. Ooh, what is this? Fire and Sun, a new collectible, so nothing really there, but walk out. Kind of leave this apartment complex, I'm assuming.
Here's the leech. Here!
I can teleport! Awesome!
My head's spinning.
Okay, so the question is, can I take a moment to explore?
I cannot enter.
Why even have an option for the door if every door I come to is going to say locked? That is an aggravation on my end. Every door is locked. Every door is locked. You trying to get to a door. Okay, offhand weapons. Offhand weapons are used by pressing triangle. They have attacks with special effects and consume stamina. Okie dokie. So I go through here now. The door
I'm
has
still in
been
Southwark. I must reach the West End.
Oh.
Go back home.
Over there! There's one of them vermin! Die, vermin!
Ooh, bite. Press bite to stun enemy. Biting enemy blood skill.
This one stinks already.
Does that mean that I kill him?
There's a strength. A
I have actual
strength I
skills.
never
I
knew
can
I
use my
had.
claws. I can use something else. So that's all right, I guess. I really wish I could jump. That to me would be so amazing right now. Is just having the ability to jump. I'm not even kidding when I say that.
Watch yourselves! There's one of them!
Yep. Ooh! Ah! Burn! 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 It burns! Ah! Run! Run! Okay. Good grief. I'm not good at this at all.
This shouldn't be
He's
possible.
dead.
I see
Okay.
now every fiber of my being is a
No.
fire.
Alright, I need some blood. If I don't get blood, I'm going to die. And now we
I feel
kill.
like a child learning the limits of my body.
Okay. Alright. Seriously? Nope! I just walked right into that. You. Oh! Good grief. I'm not very good at this game.
My reflexes.
I gave myself health, which was very, very much
I'm
needed.
not human anymore.
If I hadn't done that, I would have been dead just then. I would have been so dead. I really don't like the fact that I can't jump. That is honestly getting on my nerves at the moment. Because the fact that since I can't jump, I don't know, that just doesn't sit well with me, and I know that's a small nitpick at this moment. The fact that I can't jump, but it's still something that gets on my nerves. Something that I don't... When you're playing a game and your character can't jump, no, I just... Ah, your king and country needs you. Join the British ranks and help the brave lads up at the front. Ah, World War I's happening right now. If the game is taking place in 1918, World War I's happening right now.
If only I had
Alright,
control
well-
of my need for blood.
I understand the
Mary,
reason why he feels this way
someone
at the
will pay
moment
for what
because
happened
the
to you.
fact that
For what happened to us.
I mean, he did not have control over everything. His sister ended up dying, and what just happened? I had shillings. Rat! I can suck the blood of rats.
Blood.
So that's okay. That's unlocked. What about right here?
It's locked, all right.
Okay, I want to try the other one before I go this way because this door looks like it might be open.
I cannot enter.
Why even give me the option to go through a door if the door is going to be locked every time? That's going to be... And I understand they're going to say, well, that's jumping.
Dizziness from
You're
the
able
jump.
to teleport from where
I can
you
now control it.
go.
It's locked, all right.
But that's still bothersome to me. So, I know, like I said, just kind of nitpicky. Ah, eat the rat. Yeah.
I can't believe I'm doing
some
this.
Oh, I can quite easily believe that you do something like that, and you didn't even grab the rat. You, like, grabbed away from the rat and picked it up somehow.
For blood.
I don't
Will
understand
London
how
have
you
to
can
say
pull
to
that
me?
off, but apparently that's...
I cannot enter.
Of course the door
There's
is
so
locked.
many questions unanswered.
Guarantee you I'm going to end up trying every door, and the last door I don't try is the one that I can actually open. Alright, so I got some more enemies through here.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
Now, to be fair, you've killed some people here, buddy, so... There's a big hole in his back, it looks like. Roll him over and see what happens. Check that head.
The man has been drained of all blood. But I can still smell the scent of it.
So he has been sucked dry by a vampire.
I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
Maybe so. Alright, I want to look around here first before I go anywhere. Because I know what it's wanting me to do. Salt! I think that's salt. That could probably kill me. Alright. Vampiric
There is
sense.
no one in sight.
Ah, but I would disagree.
Where has everyone gone?
This way. Everyone's probably dead now.
According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail.
Alright, so I see blood all over the place. I can open this? What will I find inside of it? Torn off page of a diary, which I'll check out shortly. And I run in
At
here.
last,
and
a little life.
Not long. Welcome, sir.
Whoever he may be, the killer recently entered this bar. Maybe some of
So
the
I'm doing
locals
some
saw him.
detective work right now. This is...
It didn't deserve
Alright, so let's pause for a moment. This guy who's got a hole in his shirt, bloodstains all over his body, is about to play detective.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit.
At least they address it.
It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
What's going on around here?
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
The sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
I kind of like this guy's demeanor. He's very realistic in the way that he's addressing this. You know, the fact that some people will blame anything and everything they can in order to say that it's not their fault. So I can kind of appreciate the mentality that he's got right now, as doomable as it may be. Just saying. So, anybody enter the bar?
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
And with that, we don't like this guy anymore.
I'll leave you to your bottle.
You stay a lush dude. That's fine. Can I go through here? Of
It's
course,
locked.
the door's locked. What about you, bartender?
Oh, God, sir. You look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Okay, so I can talk to this guy.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Okay, the sewer dog stuff again. So I really don't want to ask about this. Let's just...
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently.
Okay.
Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
We have a lead.
I need to meet this man. I have
Very
questions.
serious
Just
questions,
climb the
right.
stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And, sir,
Yes.
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
No. I would perish the thought. I would never, ever. What's up, lady?
Hello, sir.
Are they stupid or something?
May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
I didn't want to talk to him.
I'll
I
leave
was
you to
looking
your
directly
bottle.
at the woman at the floor. At her.
Hello, sir.
Now I can talk
Are
to
you
her.
all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
Oh, well, fine then.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
You know, just you're scrubbing away at the floor. I was trying to take a little bit of time away from you scrubbing at the floor and just being nice and, you know, this is what you can do to me?
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
This is quite easy.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you? I mean you no harm, saith the vampire. Present yourself. I need a word. Anyone.
Freaking us out. But the other person teleported away, so... Okay.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
I love it's just like, oh, you just want to talk? I was gonna murder you before then. What? Don't quite understand that myself, but okay. Let's talk.
And who might you
Oh, press for details. Unknown. Press for details. Dr. Edgar Swansea. Blood quality 6,000. Social circles. I have no clue what any of this means. But it is someone I know now. So I hear fireworks outside right now. Good grief. I didn't think you were supposed to pop fireworks out in this town.
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's
But
none
that's
of your
what I have
concern.
to expect.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night,
11:30 at
pale
night.
as a corpse and
Almost
shaking like a tree.
2019.
So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people.
I hope
In
no
fact,
molestation
killing
is the
them.
right word, but I guess during that
Biting
time
them.
period, yeah, I guess so.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
Yeah, it's not me. Let's try this.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul.
You're just trusting all of
I'm
us on this.
performing an independent
I'm pretty
investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
But he was talking to a woman who just disappeared. I don't get it. Ooh.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
None of your business.
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Of course. He's
Something
just
tells
gonna
me
play
not
it
to
off
trust you.
like,
Then the feeling is mutual.
oh, boy.
And what exactly is this Brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
Oh, seriously? You're gonna tell me nothing at this point.
What have you
That was
uncovered
gonna-
concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docks have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory.
Well, yeah, of course.
But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
A vampire other than me.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal.
Yeah.
We're both chasing the same shadow.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say yes, because I'm gonna act trusting of this guy.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
The monster created me.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
Well, there are a number of things I can do. I can try to demand answers.
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
I kind of wonder if that was actually what would end up happening, regardless of what I said. And I'm dead serious about that, too. That, no matter what happened, that I would end up hearing something of that nature, like, oh, well, good luck.
I cannot enter.
Of course. Of course.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
So I've got to figure out who else is at play here. Who did some murdering. Yeah. Any blood around here? Blood? No, just what? Hello. Okay. So I need to step out and head towards the blood trail, which leads out there as well. Head out towards the blood trail. Head out. Oh, am I supposed to talk to these people? Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Talk to these guys again? Is that what
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
Yeah,
I can't say I have.
somewhat, but
Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
a hit required.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Okay. I really want to talk to someone else real quick. just
Evening,
out of
sir.
curiosity.
Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
Oh, I will. I will.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the
What am I about to
truth.
find?
Truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear,
say.
madam. Please,
Don't
tell
know.
me what's
He didn't say
going
it was
on.
only this.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Hello.
What happened tonight?
Yeah.
He was dead drunk, as usual. My God,
I'm going to be
his
honest with you.
eyes.
I'm not so
His
sure
face.
I like this sort of
He must have
thing.
caught something awful.
As far as the game is
He
concerned,
shouted
it's
and-
not
and
terrible.
cried.
Don't get me wrong. But I'm
It was
thinking
terrible.
Maybe, just maybe, there's something different. I don't
Why
know.
are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin.
Again, it's not the worst thing, though.
His
so I
hands.
should remember that.
I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
He's got that disease or something. That's what I'm guessing at this moment. Looks like someone has joined me on the stream. Hello. How are you tonight? Tell me about him. Tell me all about this guy.
William
Everything
Bishop.
you know.
Will
that
was a
he's
sailor
done and he's
who worked at the
smelled
cannon
and
factory
maybe
before he
anything.
lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent.
Man, I can hear the fireworks
Until
popping
tonight.
outside.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, Will started to get very aggressive.
I see.
Okay, so there's something going on.
Thank
with
you for your
Will
candor.
That is
I'll be
making
sure to
him
talk
a
to
bit. You discovered a hint. It reveals a secret about a citizen or someone related to them. Open the citizens menu. Tom and William Bishop used to be good friends, so that's something that I know. Okay. Alright, so that's something that's going on right now. It sounds like it's right in our backyard. I may have to go take a look and make sure no one actually is in our backyard, and the way things are going, that would not surprise me any. As a vampire, you need human blood to evolve. The blood quality bar indicates the XP you are willing to feed to the citizen. Unlock hints. Increase the amount of XP. Okay. So what you're saying is, if I find out more hints about Tom and then suck his blood, I got you now. I got you now. Treatment for fatigue. So I'm finding out stuff about all of these people, is what's going on here. So I can suck the blood. I don't know if I'm into that or not, but let me talk to Tom again.
You again. What can I do for you?
That I think is stuffed with something. Talk to me about William.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Why lie to me?
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
Okay, fair enough.
Who is he?
William. Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Is he dangerous?
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
Alright.
How was he tonight?
Tell me a little bit about
Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
Probably gonna murder you.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to
And
get
there
home.
was blood
Please
up that
describe
way.
him to
That's
me.
where I saw the blood
What'd you
earlier,
expect?
so...
He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Alright, so now we're going to go hunting down William, which I'm thinking is over in this...
I will get to the bottom of this
Okay, that
intrigue.
weirded me out for a moment.
What's been done to me? To this city?
So it's this way I think I'm heading. Yeah, because I see blood. I see blood stains, so I'm fairly certain this is where I need to go, and William is probably dead now.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Alright, let's start by examining the outfit.
This man was armed. He tried to defend himself.
I think this is William.
This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim.
could be wrong though, so we'll see.
What's this? Some sort of note.
Okay. Multiple deaths in dark regions. Relieve the last leeches involved. Locate the beast. Purge it quickly. According to recent reports, this vampire is very violent. Approach with extreme caution. I know we like men in this part of the town, but don't send rookies to investigate the case. If I'm correct, we've got a frenzied one killing each night. As always, search abandoned places first, like old houses, basements, sewers, warehouses. Destroy the Leech's brothers. Okay, so this guy may not be William.
They're a company of professional vampire hunters.
He may have been killed by William and left in this place.
Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker.
It's putting it mildly, I guess.
There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Yeah, can I teleport? Can I teleport? Yes! Alright, we can teleport. So we got bloodstains everywhere. And there is a central figure. Okay, there's more than one central figure over here, so. Whoops. Never mind. Blood. Okay, sneak up silently behind this guy, and we stun him. And we chunk him. Alright, so that was easy enough, so that works. And I will say, though, I do kind of wonder what makes me think that I'm different from all these other vampires because of the fact that ranged weapons, I have...
Ammunition crate.
Bullets.
Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
How do I... It probably told me how I used the gun and I didn't hear. Whoops.
All the more reason to shut up, Mr. Billy.
Screws.
If the man says a bloodsucker's dug in here, you've got one.
Enemy card, press other to display the enemy cards. Okay. Some enemies are more resistant to certain types of damage. There are 4 types of resistance: melee, ranged, blood, and shadow. Orange indicates medium resistance. Red indicates a high resistance. Press X to continue. That sucks. Alright. I'm gonna go in and kill him anyway. Manifest Destiny! Oh.
Over there!
Ooh. Swing! Swing! He just tried to chokeslam me. I am self-defense right now. Shotgun shells, that works, I guess. Now, there's more I can go do this way, but I could also go upstairs, and I think going upstairs will be good to do first. Simply because of the fact that it is there, and I'm given the option to, so I think this is where I need to go now. So I need to use melee against this guy.
Over there! It's one of them.
Suck some blood! Swing, swing. And he's gone now. So nothing to worry about. Nothing too bad. Not quite as tough as I thought that would be. That was more than 5 shillings, game. I think you're trying to jip me right now. Locked?
It's locked,
what I
right.
thought. Always with the locked doors and keeping me out and not liking me, making the progress that you think I should make, because you're holding me back, game. That's the way you like to treat me, I guess. So that's a way, and this is a way.
See any of these bastards back here again?
I noticed the fact that this guy's not showing anything by way of blood, so I'm going to hold off for a moment. And I'm going to...
That's this nest of them cleaned out.
Kill this guy.
There's one of them!
Up,
Watch yourselves!
Up. Big mistake!
Filthy piece of shit!
Okay, alright. That works. Go ahead and fire at me. Go ahead and fire at me. You know you want to. And we smack you down. Very good. Alright. Before I go any further, what are you?
There's safer places to be than here.
Okay, so he's one of them, but whenever I did that, he didn't. I don't understand what just happened there. I don't know. Unknown.
I cannot enter.
Yeah, it's this way. I really would like to go talk to that guy, but it's the way it is, I guess. The blood leads me out in that direction. But first, where at? I want... Rats are located near hideouts. Hideouts of what? Oh, a hideout, like at the beginning of the game, where I can save the game and do stuff. Yay! This dude's dead. Common handle part lead plates. He is a goner. I can craft things here. Behand, lung, gigan, bluggen, and flux. What? You can craft medical treatments such as heal citizens, serves to boost yourself weapon. Because I am a doctor. I am a doctor. So, you have enough to improve one of your weapons. Press R2. I have a used stake. Oh, so I can upgrade that. How can I upgrade it? Level 2. Actually, I don't have enough to do that one. Maybe my one-hand weapon? Yeah, okay. So now I can, I can, oh, I could have done that. Or that if I wanted to, and I didn't, and, whoops. But it does more damage. Oh, I want to look at the cures. For sepsis. For anemia, for fatigue. I really wish I had enough to cure fatigue. That's something I would have liked to have done, but that's not the way that it goes, I guess. So now what I can do is I can lay here, and I think what the game does is it saves for me here. I don't know per se, but I can increase my health. I'm going to say that's going to be something really important. That's something I always like to do when I play a game, is to make sure that I increase the health of my character. Make sure he's good and strong. That is super important to me. Bite, increased life generation when using bite in combat, damage inflicted. I'm going to go with this one over the former because of the fact that whenever I bite down on somebody's neck, that's going to be really beneficial to me. So I can't do anything. Oop, cancel. Cancel. I need to go to confirm. And hold that X button down. How close are we to the new year? Oh, we're 13 minutes away. The following night. Gotcha. So I take some of that. And I take some this. Okay, so that's any... I was about to say eternal trunk, but it's not. That is. Okay, so I'm following the blood trail from the pier. I want to make it past this guy. And
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
oh, dude, look at. Oh, what's this over here? I need to check this out first. Something. Oh, it's just that. So there is blood all over the place.
Must have more. Oh dear God! Not again, William. Please stop. Just a sip. I promise.
Great.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Good grief.
I can't feel it.
What?
This creature is bedeviled.
Here.
I must put it down.
Oh, so we got a boss fight. I'm assuming I'm fighting, so they're letting me fight the easiest vampire that ever did live, I'm assuming. I'm sure there's more to this fight than just this. Yep. That's what I was thinking. I knew there was more to the fight than just that. Come on, come on. Alright, get my stamina up real quick. Let him chase after me for a few seconds. And then while he's somewhere else, let's just... That was it? I hope there's more to this than that. Ooh, what is this over here? I saw something over here. I saw something over here.
William, please.
Let's talk to this guy.
Stop. William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well. Another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Oh. I didn't probably kill William.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by skull?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait.
The woman that was
you are the woman from the bar.
Yeah, thank you.
Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
I saved your life. Goodbye now. All right, talk to the priest. Do we get to save his life?
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders.
What?
Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
What the deuces?
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
Yes, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Okay, so now we're doing some recon in this area.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
A skull, if I remember correctly, wasn't a skull something similar to a ghoul, something of that nature? I'm thinking that's it. I'm probably wrong. Of course, I can't find out where she's at. Let's leave here. And after this, I'll probably stop the stream. Well, we got 8 minutes until the new year. At dawn we row. I'll say that I'm kind of liking this. I didn't know think about it at first, but I'm liking this so far. It may be something to get used to.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
It's the greatest non-answer ever.
And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science.
Nice.
A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
It's not funny.
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
So I'm assuming we're where we need to be.
Then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother.
But I ended up
But
killing
alas,
my
that was
sister.
before contracting this... affliction.
4 minutes until
Dr.
midnight.
Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours.
Oh, very good.
You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant!
No choice in this
Jonathan,
matter. So
this is
sure,
one for the
why
book,
not?
and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
I like that. That's basically the mentality here. I have no choice, so sure, why not? Lovely. Oh. And just sudden, just abrupt stop. So, am I getting into another cutscene? How's this gonna work? Oh, the music's back. 3 minutes until midnight.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent. and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes.
It's 2 minutes to midnight. I mean, it's kind of funny that, of course,
Here at Pembroke,
blood
it's not what we have,
so-
but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan.
Oh,
We'll catch
boy,
up
we're
after my
about to
round.
create a
Coming, Nurse
fuel.
Crane.
I almost gave
I'm
it.
coming.
Because this guy's dying.
We'll have a word in my office later, Jonathan.
Okay, so that's not it. So we are, you know, we finished the tutorial section. We're basically where we need to be. I'm going to call this quits here. We are 2 minutes to midnight, so I'm just going to go ahead and say Happy New Year, everybody. Again, this is more or less kind of a test thing on my end. It did not come up with the stream title I wanted it to have, but that's just the way it goes sometimes, I guess. At any rate, have a great day. We'll stream more of this next Monday, because I'm really liking this game. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.